stable and physically stable because I wasn't going to the doctor either.
Right.
And when I went to the doctor and found out things, I was like, okay, yeah, let me keep doing what I need to do.
Right.
It put everything else at ease. Like I tell people a lot, around that time, for me, I wouldn't have, but maybe after I pay all my bills and stuff, I might have $100 last me for the next 2 weeks.
Right.
I was perfectly fine with it.
Right.
You told me that in my 20s, I would have been like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But as long as my bills are paid and things are taken care of that need to be taken care of, everything else will kind of fall in place, and that just takes discipline.
Right. Right. I know somebody might realize we lost a live for some reason, but it's back up now. Maybe YouTube.
I think the internet had
YouTube
dropped a
hating
little
on us.
bit.
No, YouTube was hating on us.
YouTube was hating on us.
YouTube was hating on us. Okay. But what we're talking about is managing self. And at what age or are you working on that? Are you good at it at this point in your life? We talking about that.
So how was it for you? Like at what age? First off,
I think when it came to responsibility as far as taking care of myself, I think that started quite early because I kind of had to.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. But I think I was from like maybe 10 up to, I would say 16 when my stepfather left. He was preparing me for that. So when the day came, I was able to handle that. You know what I'm saying? To manage self. Of course, I wasn't, who I am today with it, as far as take care of responsibilities and things like that. But I think once I realized that if I ain't got it, I don't have it. Mm-hmm. And if I get in a bind, I'm the one that can dig myself out of it. That kind of helped me along with the thing of, okay, you need to buckle down and
right.
get this stuff together because you could lose for real. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, when it come to like relationships and things and all kinds, I'm still working on that. You know what I'm saying? As far as how I manage what I give to people. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, we all been through things, and I like to give people a fair chance to be them. But at the same time, I still have my caution when it come to how I am with people and things like that, because I don't like blurred lines, man. I just don't like blurred lines.
Do you think that did it take you a time to get to that space? Because I'm one of them people, I struggle with how I dealt with people early on.
Yeah.
I struggled with it. And after a while, I perfected it. People tell me, I don't know how you do that. And I don't care, to be honest. But how did you get to that point, and how long did it take you to get to that point? Because I know a lot of people had this conception of you because you're very strong-spoken, outspoken. And then when they meet you in person, in real life, and the way we move and the way you move, they be like, man, that's a good brother. That's a great.
But to be honest, it take a while to get that from me. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to you for years and never tell you nothing if I just don't mess with you like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people, when they get around me, at first they gonna get he cold. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take something for me to recognize, to see in you that made me feel comfortable enough to even get into all that with you, because I can be something else if I'm aggravated. So I try to always remain cool,
right,
because of that. You know what I'm saying? I realize where it can go because of my attitude. So I kind of keep everything a little simple.
Yeah. Look, I don't put a lot of energy into it.
You just don't care.
I compartmentalize a lot of things. Like, I have a friend, we can talk about comic books all day. I got a friend, we can talk about video games all day. I got a friend, we can talk about past dating experiences all day. I can't talk to the guy with the dating experience about the comic books.
Yeah,
I don't try to.
Yeah, because I ain't got nothing for you. I'm looking at you crazy.
You can't put all of those things into there. So I compartmentalize a lot of my friends for whatever it is that we are similar in, like that we can talk about. So I don't put all of everything that I put onto somebody else on everybody.
I got you.
And so I can take those, I can't talk to him about the race the other day.
Right.
And it be like that. And so a lot of people are like, man, you got the patience of Job. And I was like, well, I just don't let stuff get to me if I know it ain't nothing I did to get it to that. And I think a lot of people have to understand that you can't expect people to treat you the way that you treat them.
Absolutely not.
So it's up to you to decide, okay, am I going to deal with this or am I not going to deal with it? And then it comes down to you. So I don't put the fault on nobody else. I put it on myself that I decided to deal with this foolishness if that's what we doing, or to continue to have somebody around that other people be like, why you even talk to this person? They're a terrible person.
I mean, Nickel City heard that about me a million times. He'd say,
right. Yeah, I'm not finna explain it to you.
Right, he ain't like that with me. Okay, we dealt with responsibilities, relationships. What about your energy? Like, how are you managing your energy as far as for yourself, not for other people, just for yourself? Are you a person that can cut something off if it just the energy ain't right, where you just be like, you know what, this ain't right, and just be like, yo, I ain't, I'm good with it? Or you a person that be like, let me see what happened and then move from there?
I put myself through the fire first. Yeah, I'm one of them guys. You run my head through a grinder before I be like, all right, I'm out of here.
You're like that.
Like it looked good, but like, dang, I got to dang. Yeah. I'm out here like this, dang. And then I'd be like, all right. And I'm trying to learn, like, some situations, the energy is off. And you just don't. Just like in situations when we'll go out and say we smoking or whatever, and it'd be some people just talking about some foolishness. And they looking at us like, man, don't join the conversation. No, I'm good. We good over here.
So that's how you manage your energy.
It's a feeling. Like, if I don't feel the same kind of way, I'm standoffish. I'm real standoffish. If you speak to me, I speak to you. If you don't speak to me, I ain't gonna speak to you.
It's just based off the energy.
Off of energy.
Wow.
Yeah. But if I'm putting myself in a situation, I put it myself all the way through there before I be like, all right, it didn't work.
I get you.
How are you with it?
I'm a protector of my peace. Very much so, because it took me a while to get it. So I'll shut it down immediately. Exactly, Luch. Immediately. If shutting it down not necessarily mean I'm done with the person, I will be done with a conversation fast. If it just feel like it's something I don't have the energy to really give it what it might be looking for, I just shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I will tell you, like, I don't have that right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to protect actually you and me, because if you push me, then you're gonna get aggravated me, and you don't like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let's just back up off of it. Maybe come to it again, and coming to it again don't mean an hour, maybe not be the next day. Just when it's time, when we both in a comfortable space to have that conversation, let's have it. Unless it's something that we can't put to the side. To where you know what I'm saying?
Like, I can't call you next time. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
like, dude, what you calling me for?
Right. Yeah, if it's something like that, yeah. But that's just how I manage, man, on my energy and things like that, because I like being happy, and I'm not gonna I'm trying my best to not nobody take that away. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we did energy.
Relationship.
We did relationships. Finances.
What else you got?
Health.
Ooh,
How are you managing your health?
I'm terrible with the health aspect. I think more so, a lot of people saw how I would eat, and they were like I was super healthy, because in the summertime I eat a lot of salads. I try not to do a whole lot of meats and fruit. I know if Josh still in there, she gonna have something negative to say, because she think you should do kale and organic stuff all the time. But I try to eat. I try to watch what I eat a little more, because I hate working out. I really do hate working out. I hated weight training in school. I hated just working out, period. Right. But I would get up and go run around the block a couple times, do some push-ups and sit-ups and calisthenics, things of that nature. But I hated working out. And so that's when I would try to focus more on my diet as opposed to working out. So that's something I got to work on. What she say? I ain't saying that.
The red pack.
Eat your Skittles.
The
Yeah,
red
I want
pack.
the purple pack Skittles.
I manage health. I'm about 75% with it, man. You know, I still got that. Can't nobody tell me what to do. You know, especially when it comes to eating. But I do pay for it. But I'm okay with the penalty because I'm going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going for stress relief and all that stuff. I'm going to make sure to do the best I can to be here.
And see, when I look at somebody like you that goes to the gym every day,
I go, at least I try. My minimum gonna be 5 days.
Yeah, that's a task to me. And I look at that, you 100% physical. You know what I'm saying?
It's about, it's like a habit, bro. Like days I don't go, I kind of,
you feel bad.
I kind of miss it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because it's all about a challenge for me to go in there and be like, I can't lift this week, so let me break it down, and then the next week, let me see if I can get back to it, and see if I can lift it then. So it's just a a challenge for me, and then I look around the gym, and I see gentlemen and have better physiques than I do, and I take that on too and be like, he don't know, but I'm chasing that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it. But we losing a lot of people in their 50s, man.
Yeah.
And that's scary for me because we close, and I don't want to be on that list. I'm doing like I said, I do the best I can. I'm doing a good job. I won't say the best I can because, of course, I still drink. I don't drink as much, but I still drink, and I smoke cigars. We don't smoke as much as we used to,
right?
But we still smoke, and I know them two things that can cause for other things to happen, But I ain't ready to. I ain't ready to look that one in the face.
Choices, dog. About choices.
I ain't ready to look that one in the eye yet. But like Luch, you know what I'm saying? Luch was one, and I keep mentioning Luch everybody because I done known him a while, and I've watched him trials and tribulations of things. He's always managed to, when he turned that camera on, he got a genuine smile, and that's something that. You even see in the movies and stuff, they ain't always looking like they want to be there, but they not. But I really I admire him in some ways. But I watched him, hurt his back real bad at the job, and he worked his way back up. He gained a lot of weight, he lost the weight, he got back active. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I watch things like that. Even Crespo, Crespo lied to me yesterday, but it's all right, Crespo. You went, but Crespo was in there, and it's a family thing with him. He go, he get his exercise in and things like that. My sister sent me a picture today where she getting her exercise in. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be fine at 60. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I feel
what's up.
Do your thing. But I encourage everybody, man, just do something. Walk your neighborhood. Sex ain't always the best cardio, because some of y'all ain't good at it.
Yeah, you got to get at least 15 minutes in.
You need a half hour on that treadmill, though. You know what I'm saying? Treadmill, walk the neighborhood, get that heart rate up to make sure, like, if you have a heart attack, your heart can take it.
Right.
And that's like one way to test it. Like, doctor told me that. So I advise everybody, man, just do something. I ain't telling you to, go kale all the way like my people, but just do. And
I had a smoothie yesterday, just in case you want to know.
Okay.
Yeah. She was like, I ain't gonna say nothing, but she couldn't help herself.
That's all right. I'm gonna have my Skittles at least once a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it comes down to. I just wanted to, have that conversation because I was looking at Ja, and I was like, damn, he really not managing self good at all. You know what I'm saying? And I had to sit back and look at myself. Like, how am I managing, me? Mm-hmm. Am I holding myself accountable? You know what I'm saying? Am I standing up for myself when I need to? Am I letting people just say whatever? Am I choosing my battles right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are a lot of things that a lot of us don't take serious.
Now, do you think with his situation, you think he has any overhead that he can look to for wisdom? And I know it's plenty out there, but does he have any that he respects
I don't
that
know.
he can go to?
I don't know. I hope he's getting it. I mean, you go from he a millionaire, man. He's 23 years old, and the world love him for playing a game. That's a lot. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I ain't saying I'm gonna be out here with guns all on the internet, but you know, I don't know how I would be if somebody gave me, like, he worth almost, you know, $500 million already. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know how I would be, especially at 20. I remember I was at 23 and I ain't had no money.
Right.
So imagine
Couldn't
giving
tell me nothing.
you know what I'm saying, giving me that kind of money, and I'm 23. You can have all the guidance in the world. That's one thing people don't understand. Like, your parents could have raised you to be great, and you still had to make your choices to be whatever you wanted to be.
Right.
So it ain't always he can't, you know, the little running thing was Ja had two parents and his parents had, you know, good marriage and all that. Ja made decisions, and you know, we don't know if the stuff real or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when everybody's, you know, they get on him like he ain't even like that. We don't know, because my parents, I definitely didn't see everything I did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just hope he get what he need, because I would hate to see him destroy himself like that, because you know they gonna destroy you in the media, because that's their job.
Let me ask you this, because you got other players that came up like Garnett, straight out of high school with a huge contract. LeBron. Do you think in those instances that they may have done some things that weren't per se put out on Front Street because it wasn't?
Yeah, because you got to think that especially when KG came out, it wasn't no Facebook,
exactly.
Instagram, and LeBron. It was kind of like at the beginning,
very beginning
of at least Facebook. So you know everything now you can see.
Do you think they covered it up more? Like, and I know back in the day they was easily cover those things up now, but now that it's all out and you can see everything and all these things are being done, do you think the higher ups or the people that's over these such type things really care about these boys?
They care about the money they generate.
The investment.
Yeah, because that's kind of what they supposed to care about. I mean, what you do on your off time, I'm not there for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying you to do this, because this one makes both of us money. Now, how long you want to make this money comes down to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Just you gotta make better decisions, man. You got, you know, I looked at it, and it's so funny because I looked at it as a rap video. I didn't look at it as, you know, he was actually trying to show he had a little pea shooter. I looked at it like it was a rap video. Like, if you listen to the words and his actions, it's like it's a rap video. So I was just like, okay, like, you got a little pee. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the world, you know, freaked out. And, you know, had a gun and all that. You know.
They said all the other things he was doing.
I mean, he did a lot. I mean, like, but at the point that you showing him in a strip club, I mean, so what?
Yeah.
Well, if he in there, he ain't like that. I'm looking at him a little different. Just me. I don't know guys that go to strip club that don't throw money. They might not throw a lot, because he threw like $50K out there.
I don't know.
Yeah, but, you know, but they gonna throw at least $50K in our eyes. So they might throw 100 out there and be like, I gotta go home, dog. You know, but you know, it is what it is, man. He's 23.
Yeah.
Don't throw him away yet. Don't throw him away at all, but definitely not right now.
I think he'll get back on the right track, man. I want him to do well for himself. I did want to mention something. I'm gonna throw some more news out there real quick, because it goes back to something that we talked about.
Okay, we gonna call this breaking news.
Breaking news.
We got breaking news.
This week we had another trans.
Yeah,
running track.
Absolutely.
Running track.
No.
Murdered the girls. Killed the girls. And it's to the point, I don't understand how y'all can think this is okay. And I bring it up because I put up our TikTok thing. They pulled it down.
They did?
They pulled it down because we said Sir Ma'am.
I mean,
so it's funny to me that you don't want to hear the truth of situations where they do not need to compete. Every parent that has a daughter that is in sports, and any person that competes in any sports, should understand that biologically the bodies are different. I don't care what you identify as, that is your piece of the pie. You're at liberty to do that. but you cannot compete as a man. You cannot compete with the woman, and that's bottom line.
Well, the courts have for the World Athletic Commission or something said they done. They stopping it.
Oh yeah, okay. So I didn't see that.
Yeah, they banning that. They said nope, they not doing that. Yeah, so that came out this week also.
It's just hard for me to understand that it has made it this far.
Well,
that this is something we got to question. I don't know what the other possibility make a league for transgender sports. But that's just not fair to the women.
You said inclusion though last week. That's
is it?
Yeah, that's what you said. You said they want inclusion.
Oh yeah, they do, but they also want to dominate.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's just unfair. If I were to do that, which I wouldn't, but if I were to change over, there's no way I'm gonna want to go and compete with some women.
Oh yeah, with the women.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna dominate. You know, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
it's just not fair. So, but yeah, that just happened again, y'all, and we probably gonna keep hearing it, cause it's got to come to a point to where it's just. That shouldn't be happening. And nothing against the trans community. Nothing. But when it comes down to sports, especially sports of that nature, come on now. You can't.
Damn, Twitter y'all pulled us down, huh?
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok?
Yeah, they pulled it down. It was getting some motion too.
Damn, betrayal hurts. It's temporary. I grew out the pain.
Also, TikTok just went up in front of the Senate the other day, I think. They were trying to ban TikTok in the U.S.
Yeah, I seen that.
Because the owner himself said his kids don't look at TikTok.
It's a lot. It's a lot on TikTok. It's a lot. Ticketmaster, some more late news. I don't know if everybody watching it. I know it's a lot of concert goers out there. Ticketmaster has to go to court over just ticket prices. What they were doing was Drake had a concert and the guy brought 2 tickets at $700 a piece, $738 I think it was, and then Wynn got out that he was going to do a second show. The second show tickets were $398, and I guess the guy complained or something, and they already under the eye for what they did with what's her name? Kanye walked up on the stage.
Oh,
Taylor Swift. About that and things like that. So we might be getting a break on these ticket prices, y'all. I don't know. They really looking into that because between Live Nation and Ticketmaster, you stuck, and they both hitting you in the head for these prices. Yeah. So that's what they looking into because how can you justify charging like an extra $2.50 for shipping and things like that? And you don't even have a ticket, a hard copy no more. So
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they definitely looking into that. And that's all I got.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's big. That's big right now. Yeah, that is big.
You know what's funny? Me and my homeboy, shout out Calhoun, we always talk about sporting events. Like if I'm going to a basketball game and I pay, say, Ja be here, he here tomorrow. Say if he not playing, and I know he ain't playing, but I bought my ticket, and my ticket, the prices fluctuate based off of who's playing.
Absolutely.
And what the team is doing. So if I buy my ticket and I pay $200 for a $60 ticket, and then he don't play, I need to get some money back.
No, what they saying is you paid for the team. You didn't pay for the player. That's what they saying.
Wow.
Yeah, you paid to watch the Memphis Grizzlies. I just happened to be on the team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Business is business, huh?
Oh, they got lawyers for that. They ain't worried about that.
Yeah. All right, well.
Just like if you buy a plane ticket, and a lot of people don't know this, and let's say they cancel your flight or they decide it's another way for you to get there, and they put you on the bus, they technically got you there, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like I remember days when I was in Detroit, that used to happen a lot. Like let's say they was going to Green Bay, and the flights was messed up, and they couldn't find a plane or something like that. They would put them people on a bus, like a Greyhound.
And that's your plane ticket.
And that's it. We got you there.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You got to pull that ticket apart and read all that stuff, man. Yeah, they got you there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, people, again, We appreciate y'all coming hanging out with us. We had a little snap food, but we got right back in that
Yeah, they
thing.
hated on us. They hated on
Right back in it. We don't play no game, you know what I'm talking about? But we appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. We
Shut
gotta
up,
keep
Crespo.
doing that thing. What are you talking about in there? I only in Detroit.
Y'all want to give a shout out to two people that kind of meant something to me. Well, one of them definitely did. But, you know, Fife died March 22nd. And my father was born March 24th. So it's been an up and down couple days, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me, but I'm good, you know. Energy a little low. But I'm good. I'll get through it.
Rest in peace, Fight. Rest in peace to your pops, too, man.
Absolutely.
That's heavy. Me, man, I'm just moving. Trying to keep this thing in motion. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what I'm talking about.
I'm tired of you saying it.
You gonna get over it. You gonna get over it. But we appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. We gonna keep doing that thing. Bigger and better things on the horizon, so just stick with us. Like I said, we're gonna be here on Saturdays. We may go back to pre-recording. We'll let y'all know ahead of time. We're gonna keep y'all in the loop of what we do. Just keep supporting us. We love y'all, man. Soundproof Hunger on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple. Yeah, we on all of that.
Are we?
We might be a little behind on the Spotify and the Apple.
Yo, I believe in you, but the most important thing is you believe in self.
One time.
You know what I'm saying?
One time.
We out of here. Sweatshirts still available. We might have 4 left.
Right.
You know, we still trying to move them. Buy the 4, man.
Yeah.
Buy the 4. You know?
Yeah, we like it. Hey, man. Y'all be easy in them streets. It's getting hot. Y'all know y'all get hot too. But y'all need to be cool out there.
All right, we gone.
Yeah.